morning and welcome to Love Every Moment, coming to you today from Scoodic Point, Maine. Today's verse is 1 John 3:3. And everyone who has this hope fixed on him purifies himself just as he is pure. Lovely. Now, it says everyone who has this hope. What hope? Well, the hope from last week's verse, and I have the link up here, and that was all about the fact that we shall be like him. We're going to start looking like Daddy as we grow up. And what does God look like? Well, for one, he's pure. And so as we grow in him, we will be more and more pure as we submit to him everything about our lives in love. Now, by the way, when the Bible uses the word hope, there's no doubt. In today's English, we say, oh, I hope she will arrive on time. But there may be doubt. She might not. But the biblical use of hope is no doubt. When we say we have this hope fixed on whatever, there is no doubt it will certainly 100% happen. And that word is more like anticipation. I know it's coming and I just can't wait. I'm antsy and I'm excited. That's the biblical idea of hope. Then it says, hope fixed on him purifies himself just as he is pure. Well, let's talk about purifying and being pure. There is a purist movement in Christianity where groups will have a whole list of rules they need to keep, that they will keep the biblical dietary laws or the Sabbath day observance, or they won't drink wine, they will not dance, they'll keep their hair cut short, no television, etc. The list goes on. Usually they have a very long list of rules, and some of them are rather ridiculous. If a church or a movement or a pastor puts rule keeping above love, then he's got a skewered version of purification and biblical understanding. Now, should we obey God? Well, of course, but we obey him by surrendering in love, not by rule keeping and trying to amass points to curry his favor. Let's look at another cross-reference here. James 3:17. But the wisdom from above is first pure. Watch this. Then peaceable, gentle, reasonable, full of mercy and good fruits, unwavering, without hypocrisy. Now, what comes after pure is a bunch of loving characteristics. And yet I see people in a movement, they think they're being pure, like PureFlix and others that have movies that want to win arguments and bash their opponents. I don't see things like peaceable, gentle, reasonable, full of mercy in some of those movies. Same thing with certain television programs, websites, social postings, and so on. Here's one that is very popular amongst Christians, the Babylon Bee. Very funny stuff, but often they're using sarcasm to make fun of their opponent, whoever it might be, leftist or who knows what. I ask you this, does that have anything to do with this list? Peaceable, gentle, reasonable, full of mercy, good fruits, and so on. Sarcasm, should that be in the Christian arsenal? Is that a fruit of the Spirit? Sarcasm? Is that what Christ wants of us? I don't think so. All right? That really shouldn't be coming from us if we want to save souls and not just bash them and win arguments. Let's look at one other cross-reference about being pure. 1 Peter 1:22. Since you have, in obedience to the truth, purified your souls. Why? For what? For sincere love of the brethren. Fervently love one another from the heart. When we are doing purification, it should lead to love. Love of God, then love of the brethren, even love of our enemies. Even loving that gun-toting right-wing nut job, or that bleeding heart, a commie liberal. We need to love them, not bash them. Because if we love every moment, we're going to love every moment. I'm your average wretch, and I hope you have a great week.